We can throw the box away. About that. Well, it's only been about 2 weeks. Let's make sure. Okay, there's no joker on the wall. There you go. This thing's a flip. Yeah. No, like I remember, like when that TCT center, or the transition center, went in. There's an uptick in crime in the neighborhood. Whatever. I was like, yeah. Uh-oh. Keep up all night.
But or Adam spot that way we can text him all night and talk stuff.
What's going on? That first shot was terrible off my hand. I mean, as far as the TCT doesn't, it's not as bad anymore because it's been strict on this coming and going now. But like you said, they stick around, and it's easy down there because it's all low income down there. Does Purcell still live down there? I mean, I'm not knocking anybody that lives down there, but there's some doozies down there.
Yeah, check this out. We did. It's Richard White.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh wow. The question is that legal? Well, I've heard a bunch of it, like you're not allowed doing this, you're not allowed doing that. I'm like, I don't understand where it really matters. As long as the lights aren't flashing.
Red and blue.
That's what I mean. Like I get that. That's what I mean. Like
You can have like underbody. Yeah, free. So that's like 5 minutes.
Wow. What's something like that cost?
I mean, to do it on a caliper, that was for a guy he used to work for, and we set it up to do it while he still worked for us. So I think they're doing it for him for free. But the powder itself is not expensive.
Just the process?
The powder caliper is just to help the process, and you have to. We won't take them apart. You have to bring them to us on the vehicle, all the seals strips.
Yeah, because you don't want to be responsible for a failure.
You take them apart, you take all the seals out, all that stuff. You put it back together.
Which is, I mean,
So because of that, that's only the second set on powder. Now I'm painted 60 to 80 set. And we do at least one set of week painted, but we do that on the car.
yeah, you don't have to remove them.
Tape off to everything, pass the car off, and paint them on the car. You obviously can do glow in the dark, and we could, and make glow in the dark liquid paints too. But
Probably doesn't look come out that good.
it's right. It's really expensive. That powder is $25 a pound. I can do a set of calipers for in a pound. Easy.
So if someone was upgrading their, like a lot of people with performance vehicles upgrade their calipers and stuff.
Well, I would have. He got the idea for that for me.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do to my truck. But the only big brake option on the vehicle for my truck is $4,000. I'm
Right.
paying $4,000, and I'm not going to do it on my normal calipers. That's stupid.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's the last time I'm not breaking this game. Didn't work out for everything.
Way back.
What's going on, Bob?
I can buy, but
I don't know if it could have went any farther out. Hey, I was planning enough to come back though. Virgil's. He usually lights it up. That's good. Good for business. Probably just depends on who's practicing down there. We're gonna wait until the last call to get our ticket. And it seems like we're always like $200.
I could buy one when we normally would, and then we'll go down and buy one for the team at night.
I'll get one now and we'll get one.
No, wait for Tommy to come around. He's walking around.
Where's she doing?
Walking around.
Oh,
They're doing it too. And then
I didn't know.
second, buy the one for the team. And then we cover
Okay.
both bases.
You missed my side. It went out to the one board. I hope we win with Tim not here. Be like, Tim, look what you did. You did. Like you said, he's not here to say that he doesn't want to roll with Gino.
He probably wouldn't do it. He probably would.
He's probably like, let me take my $20. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's been learning.
4 months. About 4 months. He's been saying about it. He doesn't really understand how it works, Virgil. You're supposed to start pulling balls earlier. That way you have a chance to win stuff. But he waited.
He gets that from his cousin.
He's been waiting. He's been sandbagging for 30 years.
What do you do? Just go there. I just go to the over. Miles per hour.
Oh, she slinked it.
You're not kidding. I get on it.
Only person I've ever bowled with that both and Tim is Stacy. About 6 miles an hour.
No, Jennifer's always been a slinger. That's like, she used to throw harder than that.
Way back. Yeah.
It's probably,
$30-something.
they probably measure you off your hands down there. It's probably measuring more expensive. Because you got to think, the ball slows down a lot by the time.
35 years.
Yeah.
30. I got it.
Yeah. You don't, as long as you get your feet moving fast enough, you don't have to move much. That's tough.
Pushing you in. It's on my side. Right now you're this winter, I think we went to the every Sunday we go. It's pretty expensive. Oh, if you really want to do it, like build it yourself and get a decent one, 4 or 5 days.
Hi, Lauren.
You had a golf outing. What is that? I didn't pay attention. I just something.
Just fine.
No, May 3rd.
Huh?
What day?
May 3rd.
I know Bill went to Nationals this week, or is leaving this weekend.
No, they're not. They go the week after Inner City.
Oh,
Last couple of years, they've left Inner City, which is great.
straight down.
We were in Kansas. They never even, they went to like New York or anything.
Huh. I don't. It's in a different city, so who knows how that works. They're in Baton Rouge this year. Which I think I'd rather go there than Vegas. Well, it'd be more fun for you because you gamble a little bit more than I do. But I'm sure we could find something to do in Vegas that didn't involve a strip club or gambling or
Might
slots.
be more likely to go to that.
Well, that's true. I would say if you did a national tournament, you'd probably take Daisy with you. She just wouldn't let you take any sweatpants with you. I wouldn't mind doing. I don't know about that pattern, but I wouldn't mind doing some other stuff like the stuff that they do. This summer, I might try to.
All right, there's that.
Well, that's yours, right? Oh, I'm not talking about the Challenge League. I'm talking about when he does the monthly tournament.
Have to make up 2 weeks with everything you could do.
Yeah. All right, Bob. Good shot.
Off time.
Uh, there's some weird people. You don't even have to do that anymore. Just walk down Memorial Drive now.
Counted, I did practice too. Practice. Yeah. Because there's a different every time. Like sometimes it feels good to do this good. Possible to I give up.
Barn here, there. Yeah, a good barn. My wife's always going on there.
We got it.
Probably no plastic.
We got her the one that she's good to go. I think, but probably somebody getting the one out here is a fair ball. See, we start again Wednesday. At least start again. Yeah, it's only 8 weeks long. So that one went 8 weeks, took a week off, and then the next set started. And then somewhere they'll do like a 3-week break. It's pretty good all year.
Well, Lauren, I appreciate you coming in. Hi, Anna. Welcome in also. just too much today.
It's the beat that's being on like that. Yeah.
I don't. I guess what frustrates me, it's not that I care so much that it breaks down, but every week's different walk. You know what I mean? Like,
Like I can remember stuff up there that was going on. What's up, dude?
yeah.
But then it teaches that part. Like watching our character is full. How different it is.
Oh, I can believe it. Like, I wasn't even trying for my share. I was like, wait a minute, let me throw a one to try to get lined up. Well, I shouldn't have had to move from that ball all night, technically. Maybe I'm just not getting lined up right. I don't know. Hang on there. All right, let's go. You do know how to pick up a spare. You do know how to pick up a 10 pin. You'd have got that 10 pin. Oh. So last week we go over to Christie's. Tim sits in his car for 20 minutes on the phone. We're like, Jesus, dude, we just got out of bowling.
2 months ago, you didn't want stuff unload. Yeah, live it up.
Like, I'm pretty sure she would have waited until he got home.
Takes time.
He was kind of, dude, when he first told us about the divorce and he was being sneaky with the one girl, man, we were like, what the fuck's going on here? But Cody called him out on him. I thought he's like, you're seeing another girl, aren't you?
Still can't figure out who the lawyer is. Stopped over at Friday. The lawyer wasn't there, so the secretary or something wrote down all his questions.
I know when they have done too many.
Not when it's pretty cut and dry.
Let her file bankruptcy. I'll see how that's to the thing.
No, it's only going to hurt him. Like I said, he should try to use that to his advantage. Be like, fucking sign over the house if you want me to wait over there. Because that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to avoid having to get a or using that money against her. Yeah, you're rolling better than I am right now. He's gonna have to buy her out. But that's what I'm saying. He should have used this to his advantage to get at least a better deal out of it. If he was gonna have to wait till what, August? He said at the earliest.
That's if he does the work. He did it.
It's hard to tell. Well, that's another thing I asked him. I said, as much as she's postponing and they're getting ready to take her to court, are they going to put a lien on the house? Because technically, you guys are still married. And her name's on it.
Because, like,
I would have 1,000 questions to my lawyer. You know what I mean? Like, it wouldn't be like, okay, I just trust your judgment. Especially since they said he's older than Don. How old is that guy?
Missouri is that. My wife, mom, dad got divorced. That's the lawyer. Mom, he got screwed back.
by somebody that they've heard of from like
His sister.
It's difficult. Difficult, but you know. Yeah, I got one style.
That's all he's got is one.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be that hard to cut his hair. Take a clipper, probably put a 4 on it. Chris should be ashamed of himself making his mom work for him. I said Chris should be ashamed of himself making his mom work. Hey.
I'm trying to check his health.
I can't believe that didn't break enough. Cleaner help. Yeah, I'm not saying that he probably wasn't a good lawyer at one time, but it just seems like they're feeding into what her and her lawyer want. Like, I'd be willing to wait if he was going to get something in return. Because as of right now, she's going to get part of his pension from Kroger's, possibly part of his 401k, and half the house.
you're retired.
He's not looking at that $90,000 for half the house. He says this lawyer's going to go get it to where they went off the original value of what he bought the house for. I said that shit ain't going to fly with the other lawyer. But that's why I said right. Hopefully you can throw another strike. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Going for it. Good spare. These socks fucking suck. With me sliding, they're fucking falling. Larry, what'd you do? Close your eyes?
Close my eyes and make it work.
Yeah, that's all right. He's not one of good boys. He's a good golfer, from what I understand. Or a better golfer. I think this year is one of his highest average years in a while. That would bother me rolling with something in my fucking butt pocket. So I thought I lost my debit cards this weekend. I went outside today and was getting ready to leave the boy and was laying up against the trash can. I mean, I had already reported it missing because I didn't know, but I was like, the last thing I got was Taco Bell Friday night. What the fuck would have happened to it? And I was like, Maybe it's in the truck. Well, obviously it fell out of the truck and flew across the. Oh yeah. And when I reported it off, they're like, "Well, let's go over like the last 5 transactions and make sure it's you." I was like, "I just did that." They're mean. They're like, "We still have to go through it on recording." I was like, "Okay." Which sucks because next week I got. That means I'm gonna have to take cash to the Humane Society.
That first day, contact first day.
Huh? Park National. What? I could have done that too. There's a thing on my app, but like I didn't know where it was at all, and it'd been a couple days, so I was like, I might as well just. Plus, I was gonna have to get a new one anyways, or I thought I was. Because I looked everywhere in my room and my jacket, so I was like, shit. But that's all right. At least I got enough cash at the house for what I need to do anyways. $540. Are we still going over to Christie's tonight? Or how's that gonna work? It don't matter to me.
I don't know, maybe. You guys have no idea with it.
We'll have to ask the old guy. Karen, what's going on, Bo? I was gonna say a 4. Imagine that. Going through that trick. I think it might be time for you to look at maybe a different ball on each night. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm in jail. My market.
Oh.
I do think they're different.
Well, I always played these lanes like four boards different. Yeah, well, I forgot about it. Didn't we have Bill drill another thumb, or he just took the ball so he could get it flush? Okay. There it is. Wow, it never broke it off. See, he would benefit from a big ball like mine and yours. that gives them a little bit more oomph on the back. Hi, well, what's going on, Randy? I didn't see you in there. Welcome in. Feel free to share links, whatever. Well, it looks like you've been bulling, or you're bulling decent today. Like, so that way you need a little, right. You need a little bit of hand on 25. Oh, that was a bad ball. Bad ball. Yeah. All right, Corey.
Come here. Come here.
Good finish. Good game. I don't think anybody's going to beat you. We should have annihilated them. Nope. Hang on there. Oh, they did. Oh, oh, man, that's hard to do. That's hard to do. That's hard to do. You wouldn't know what to do with both of them together.
I don't see Jake there.
Just look for the pineapples. Supposedly, that's their welcoming sign. One of my friends, his dad lives right outside of the village in a trailer park. And he said you see people with pineapple decorations all over them. That's how you tell. So no wonder there's so many damn STDs down. Because if they're over 55, they don't give a fuck. Hey. Oh, that looks good, Chris. What's going on, Check? Welcome in. I'm throwing this N25 right now. We win? I know. You're the winner, sir. Unless he's got something to beat the full house. What'd you have? Something smells good to me. Must be a hamburger. I was gonna say, Hip Shop one. You're like me. You're like, it just don't work that way. Didn't you say you were looking at a house in Chillicothe this last weekend? Huh? Oh.
Mitchell Doors is the last call for the KNC 50/50 behind 27 and 28. And the last call for the KNC 50/50 behind 27 and 28. So,
Oh shit, we're starting out strong, huh? Watch out, it's coming for you, Don.
You got this up today?
No, that little one car that's out there. Just easier to shuffle the bowling balls around in the car. Since I got a passenger today. I told my brother that you were looking into moving because he says he misses Two Ridge. I was like, Jeremy will be moving just by his house. He was like, I'm not going back there. I was like, well, you said you missed it. He said when the one Mexican couple moved in up the street from where you live, he said it ruined the whole neighborhood. I was like, I don't know. But I don't think Jeremy talks that too many neighbors. Well, when you have little kids all the same age, the hair pulling and name calling type of crap. He's like, when he drove by his old house, he's like, why would people put a bench out there on the side of their house? I said, they got a swing in the tree. They probably sit there and watch their kids swing. He's like, that's a good point.
That being said, never made sense to me why they put a seating area out.
Oh, the patio? Oh, because he likes sitting out in front. Like even at his house now,
If I had a porch out in the country, I'd sit out
he
there.
doesn't.
I'm not sitting out in front of porch inside of the house, but especially the.
Drink
I
beer.
mean, maybe even if you didn't do it yourself, that's still an expensive patio.
No, he's one of those guys that'll just kicking the hillside shit and sit out in his driveway at, all night. Well, not all night, but hell, he even does that and they got a pool in their backyard. He says that when they put that fence up, the neighbors or the HOA and the neighbors raised all kinds of hell with them. I said, that sounds familiar. I said, Jeremy said he went through all kinds of hell when he's putting his addition up, and then come to find out the people that were bitching, their fence wasn't in compliance with the HOA either.
We taught it up. So like something like that happened, it should be.
Yeah, you should be grandfathered in. Like, that ain't my problem.
That's why our one neighbor got pissed when they did it, just went and fucking chainsaw it. It's the top of the like this. You're having restrictions against that, but you're restricted by it. So he literally just went, and he didn't even try to cut it straight. He just went
Just this.
like shit. But they couldn't say a single word about it because there's nothing in the rules.
Holy shit, guys! What are you guys doing?
I don't know.
Fucking there, I just don't want to fucking grow it today.
We'll just blame it on Tim. He's the team captain.
We'll see if he responds.
He's probably, has he landed yet?
Yeah.
Oh. That's why I said, were they going to go straight to the hotel or the condo?
We have time to get them. Yeah.
Well, I guess he said he's only like 10 minutes from the condo. So.
I just told him he got it. Forgot.
Who?
Yeah.
What's that? Oh. Too bad Chris hasn't been able to put simulators in here yet. I think a lot of people would enjoy that.
Attention callers, we have a winning green ticket for the NC 50/50. Number is 683-809. 683-809.
Now, but
Can't win for losing.
six.
Damn, that ball crushed it when she threw it. Oh, that might be good. Let's go. Good pickup, Don. Welcome in, whoever's watching. I had a disappointed 169 the first game. You got it. Ooh, Scott must have went through the head. Scott must have went right through that. So, oh, I thought it was my phone. My brother said that he bought the house on Two Ridge in 2008 for like 85,000. Obviously, it was a foreclosure, and then they sold it for 175. That's a pretty good return on investment, I guess. But the person after them sold it for 250. I was like, Jesus, that's crazy. I,
I don't.
yeah, but your house is a little bit bigger than what theirs was, isn't it?
Feeling like you did a good job shuffling them cards.
Yeah, I thought it would be the last time I shuffled, off of 1 to 2. It went the opposite way. I can't get the jokers if they're on the bottom. We gotta get them up to the top. We gave you a game, Larry.
I did. I gave you guys a chance.
We gave you guys a game.
Took that game.
The 159 and 169 out of us two would make a difference.
Yeah.
I believe
Lost by the first game.
Yeah. That's our technique right there. That's almost a guaranteed 3. Just somebody's got to bite the bullet the first game.
We both did that game. We both did that.
Somebody.
All right, there, Bob.
What's 3 behind?
Well, you can't go off them because they're pulling the bank.
Guess I gotta step up my game.
Yeah. You better. You afford both. All right, Bertie. I got Mike. Yeah, it only took us a game to find a line. Me and you. Now if we can just
To find that I need to play different. No, I just got this.
yeah, this one's gonna hook. Mhm. I'm getting the same thing.
It's easier when if I could do it different. I could throw football too. I would do that.
Yeah,
I could probably choose the same line, but
that same hand and everything. Not have to worry about it.
most of the houses we're looking at, actually all the houses we're looking at are less expensive than our house now.
That's crazy, right?
But that's the difference of moving that far up.
Yeah, but you know what? You'd be at peace out there.
And we're willing to take less out.
What you really need I mean, really, a ranch house would be good for you guys, right? Right.
Not a deal breaker if we find the right house.
It just can't have a fucking oil derrick in front of it.
That's a deal breaker. You can have one on the property. Under 20 for the front.
Oh, yeah? But like you said, it's perfect other than that.
If we'd have had to add one to it eventually, like pretty quickly, but we could have got one for a year. I don't know that we'd added one in the house. We made it until
Build something else on the property.
another 4 and add one on.
That's just it. Like, I guess this summer, Kyle was in the middle of building a $750,000 house, right? And Kurt came into town and they got into a big fight. Kyle broke his hand. I'm like, they're 40 fucking years old. What the fuck is he coming in town stirring shit up?
That's the thing too, like, I guess they do well and all, but I'm really got to the point where with how the world's going, I don't, like, we could go by half a,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I don't put myself in that situation.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. With what, if you get that out of your house, you basically buy the land,
Yeah, well, we're
and
gonna
then
be,
you can.
we're hoping that we'll find, we're hoping that we have to find it like stuff that what we sell our house for, what we're making in the range of buying.
Yeah.
And if that was the case, I,
Come on, Jeremy. Need another strike here. You got it. You just have to wait.
this is the wait window, right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Go get Tim again.
I thought I was going to get that 6-pin trip. I would have never imagined a big ball like that being that well for you. It's not that it is. Well, I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, it does make sense in a way because the ball has surface and it has that big core that makes it get forward quicker. But still, it's just a little bit different. Don got a fistful of nothing. You're over here looking like me. I mean, I'm not too far from you. Get back. Don't fall. Oh, yeah. Too much dust. Again?
The opposite way.
But you're right. You can't win it.
Take down the house.
Just throw that in my dude. I figure we go drive by it. We like it that much, so we go look at it. So far, we've not done anything. There's a couple we, like the one we liked, but it had the hole there, like 20 feet from the front door. It was weird. It was 27 acres, but you didn't own that. Which, I know why you didn't own that, but I would build the house that close to it.
Pick the guy farther out.
Ideally not, yeah. I mean, we would look into Pickaway County. It would just have to be that south side, south. I pay tax on both the digits that I would have taken. Yeah.
That
And Lane's
shit's
terrible on
repaying and stuff. Lancaster's tax department sucks, dude.
They don't, so Daisy doesn't have to pay taxes because the program she works for is for the government. It's paid by Medicaid,
Okay.
but works for a nursing agency, but
Trying to keep up with you.
the parental caretaker or whatever, he doesn't have to pay taxes. And everybody honors that except the city of Lancaster. They're like, we don't care. That's not our business. You have to pay taxes. So she doesn't have to pay state or federal income tax. She has to pay Lancaster city income tax. Which, whatever, it's still nice to not have to do that.
So, what was it? It was like 3 years ago. I got a phone call. They said, back in like 2008 or 2009, they're like, you haven't paid in city school tax. I'm like, okay. You know, it's been over 10 years, or, you know, it's been like 10 years. What the hell? You know, like, you're going to have to either refile or give us. I was like, look, I filed my taxes. I said, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And they're like, well, you're going to have to show proof or something, or we're going to take you to court. And I said, I guess you'll see me in court. Because the way I'm looking at it, you just got some free money out of me somehow. But I remember what it was when I moved out to Shadle, the school district changed. And I paid half a year in Lancaster when I didn't live in it. I'm like, whatever. I never missed that money. That lady was pissed at me. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I went to H&R Block, who did my taxes that year, and asked them about it. They're like, we don't have records from back then. I said, well, statute of limitations is already passed. So whatever, they can take me to fucking court. Because I had no clue where that tax information would have been. As far as I know, most actually got thrown away when we moved away from Shadle. But Lancaster tries to bully everybody. You're like, all you got to do is explain it to me. You don't have to yell at me like this. Yeah, I ran into that too. Like when I withdrew my money from my 401k, since I didn't declare it that quarter, I had to pay, I don't know, like $200 or $300 just for one year. Their house taxes are weird sometimes. Like, yeah. Well, you know, you ever got it to the point where your escrow doesn't cover it, and they come at you. Oh,
Next year
yeah.
because they mess it up.
Well, that they're good at it. Yeah, because you know it's going to come back around.
I got lucky.
Ideal, the more the better, but we realistically, if it sets up right, it's going to take like 2 weeks.
Oh. Stop home this. 6 years.
Probably a ton just for that acreage. See what they want for it. On the 3, it's probably, I'm going to guess just with the land alone, you're probably looking over $500,000.
Really want a lot more solid. Yeah.
That'd be my guess too. Yeah.
Back in the game.
You opened up, huh?
Those are good.
I got to watch the dog tomorrow. I'm like, damn it.
It's 60. Sorry. It's on top of the bridge. You know, I like careful.
Trying. I was trying for it. I should. I forgot we have plans to make.
Or if it's like
Yeah, I normally just search realtor.com. And
So my nephew went camping for spring break, right? In college. He went with 3 girls. They get into the mountains of West Virginia. Guess what there is? Snow. I bet. And my sister is freaking the fuck out. She's like, you dumbass, you check the weather where you're going. They're like, no, we checked it before we left. She's like, yeah, you checked Athens. That one. Prairie got great, right? I said, I bet you he had fun sleeping with all the 3 of those girls in one day. Well, the good news is I think we beat last game. Me and you. Second, I just got to figure out that line. My sister's like, hey, girl, you don't even know how to start a fire. Why in the hell you go way out the voice? She's like,
you can get 155 acres just the land on 104.
there you go. How many acres did you say? 300?
155.
That's a lot.
104, it's a great line of sun.
Yeah.
You can get right there in South Lincolnville, right behind all the like the Taco Bell and stuff like that. You get 394 acres for 15.3 mil.
You know why they're asking that, bro? Because of houses. But I'm not saying it's not worth it, but it's growing. It's growing. Shit, I remember the first time, like, I went to Asheville. There's a couple of people that I worked with lived there, and they're like, "Oh, they do this big 4th of July thing there," and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I'll have to go check it out." I was like, "Where the fuck's Asheville?" They're like, "What?" They're like, "Just go out Royalton Road." And you're running into it. I'm like, "All right." This was before GPS, like on your phone and shit. I'm like, I was like, you're not gonna make me drive all the way up to Farmington down 23, are you? You know where you're at? I was like, there has to be a way. Oh, I got one. I got a pair of threes. Thank you. All right, Corey. Don't fall on your face. What? Now that's a cheerleader there. Don't fall on your face.
All right, guys.
Yeah, 15 million. They're just banking on someone buying that for development.
That's all it is. Probably not even any type build there, like build like an apartment complex.
So that's an interesting thing. I don't know exactly how that works, or if I'm sure every county is different. But in Fairfield County, if you own 100 acres, there's not shit that they can say about what you build. Like you can build it as big as you want. You know what I mean? Because like when Jason built his pool barn, you're not allowed to build your pool barn over a certain amount of feet above your taller than your house in Fairfield County. Don't ask me why. But he said if I had 100 acres there, they couldn't say shit about it. Yeah, I don't know exactly.
Not that.
Well, you know what you could do if you do that, plant a bunch of fucking pine trees and say it's a tree farm. Well, but I'm saying for your tax, like your end of the year taxes and stuff, like you know. I'm not talking about like your property tax. I'm talking like your income tax. Yeah, it's huge.
Just a 29.
Two more, Jeremy. Two more. What's going on, one person? We're coming to the end of the second game. I got 160 in the eighth on a strike. Surprised that one went. Oh, light.
So he wants to go over Christmas time. Christmas time.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to us.
I think.
I mean, I don't have to have this to go to Christie's, so I don't know about you.
Any man, any budget.
That's all right. That's a good place for it.
Seven Arizona Kings.
That's great.
Jeff's got a team. All he's got to do is pair up anything.
Never met me. Sorry. All right, boys. Huh? I just can't believe I missed it. You want to question it? Him cleaning the ball?
Dude, what you're getting?
You want to say anything about Larry cleaning the ball? I don't care. He could clean it every shot. That's a good ball. Again, damn, Corey. All right, Corey, good game.
Ready.
No thanks to me.
Got it by 20.
Ooh. Sound like a broken chain in there. As long as I don't care where you look to, as long as you can set up a blind or something where I can hunt from, I'd much appreciate it. Well, you know what I mean. Well, I know you buy a ATV of some sort, so if I ever shot a deer, I wouldn't have to worry about dragging it out. Actually, I'm not that big of a deer hunter. I like hunting. I used to like hunting squirrel and rabbit, where you're out moving a little bit. Now, do you do a lot of duck hunting or any of that stuff? Those decoys are expensive. Oh, you mean a full truck? That's what you tell them, like, I'll show up, you give me everything I need. And then be like, I'll see you next week. Yeah.
Or that's kind of during time.
It's funny how everybody can enjoy hunting anything, but once you find out what you want to hunt, it's kind of like fishing in a way, too. Like, I've never heard anybody say they've had a fourth day of bluegill fishing. But when you ask, well, what do you like to fish for? Bluegill is usually never the answer.
Yeah. Can't teach the eye, but not very sound.
Oh, I believe it.
Down there. Here, like there's not kind of I am.
Just find that out.
There's a lot of people there. There's more things to feel the rest is all. Boys talk about
Like, not even close to that acre. It's like 100 acres. It was still 400,000. Or not houses that weren't up here. It's like Fairfield County. That's how Fairfield County.
Well, that's better.
Get into Hawkins County. That's the one down through there and get it announced. That is price like that. Go read that.
Wayne County is definitely a good price.
That's the where we like the most.
Where's that one?
One county out past.
Okay. So just past Perry. All right. That's
Nice. Yeah, without, I think it's
yeah, because they put a value on the corn or on fields basically.
Not just one down here, but I know the whole town is like Silent Hill.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's flat down by the high school.
like the only house.
Yeah,
And that house there is like 37 down and down turn out 13, like
right there.
10th of a mile out. Kind of goes up a hill, and you can see all the town. Or
Nice.
part of town, but that house was only available for us. Starting bid on it was 305.
So they were looking to probably get upwards towards 6, probably.
Anybody who still needs to sell it, you buy it. You can't do it on.
No, it's basically this is what you're. Yeah,
You got to put 5 down with this 24 hours left on top. But you don't come up with the rest, then you
you lose that $5,000 deposit.
So the only way we can ever buy something
If you basically had the cash.
it would have to be
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like,
not that I have that.
no,
It's not great.
yeah, because you probably have equity in your house that you could afford.
A lot of places are doing. I think they're sticking. It's about undesirable areas.
Well, some people love those undesirable areas because they don't have to worry about Joe Schmidt. This, their work ethic is weird. Like, we went to a sawmill there in Laurel, or right outside Laurelville one time. And, you know, the guy had his 2 young kids with him. I mean, young and strong. They were strong as oxen, but there's, but like my buddy was telling me, he's like, they work 6 days a week for their parents. If they want to make their own money, they have to work a 7th day on their own. And I was like, what the fuck? That pissed me off. If dad wouldn't share a little bit. But like you said, when stuff comes up for sale like that, they'd have to have almost some kind of community fund where they could.
Or it make that.
Has there ever even did a vacation like this? In Florida?
Like one that Florida.
It's I've done it.
What for the 40-year career, you're still be with 16.
Off my leg. My grandpa usually took vacation to work on the house. Every summer it was a different project. All right, Larry. I told him he can throw it fine. All he's got to do is put a stem in it. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm gonna have to try that sometime. I'm like, try it anytime, dude. He ain't like the bowling ball's not in the locker. Like, I could throw his stuff. I mean, I know that he thinks that urethane's a spare ball for him, but it still moves. Not a lot, but it's still enough. I mean, I could throw one. You could probably throw one, but plastic's still better. Oh yeah. Last time he left that 5.8 on that hit. Scott looked like he knew what he was doing on that.
Last house, I'm getting the snack bar. I don't have to watch this. That's not my good, buddy.
No, he's been feeling pretty good last couple of weeks. He's still on the hook. Don can get there. Don throws it slow enough, he could probably go in between. That good at. Nah, he'd have to slide. All right, Bob. Nice cover. Oh, that's hard to do. Hard to get one out of that. Take it off. I thought you planned on doing that. He's over here playing low ball. Oh, that looks so pretty.
Hey guys.
Man, look. I jumped the first game I won. And jumped the one. Yeah, boy. It's for me right now.
You gotta hide it a little bit. You gotta make somebody think they have a chance.
You like it there, don't you?
You had your opportunity for a second game. That's I laid off.
Yeah, I tried to give it to her the second game.
All right.
Corey's the only one who said, I'll take it. Tom won't have
So someone did something last game.
Don was 36 pins over.
There you go. Really, that's all they need to do, beat us.
They were they don't make
It's different. It's not jumping on me injury. You know what I mean? Like if I was throwing that ball in the gutter, I get the over under real quick. Yeah. That's one good thing about that ball. It makes it real easy to see where it's doing something different. Not so much that you know it's doing something different. You're like, okay, I know it's doing it here. It's starting 10 feet early. It's easy to find the low when it comes to something like that. Like I know that the ball that I'm throwing has swirls in it, but it's not that easy to read going down the lane.
ice wood.
Yeah, and that orange is what sets out. Reminds me of that brutal nightmare I had. That one was easy to tell where everything was at. You might have got that. Oh yeah. All right, Bob. Oh, we got a man on. Too bad it don't count.
Sometimes you don't know. Sometimes. Man.
What's the sunshine boy doing?
Texting out there. Well, you don't work. Sometimes work get checked in. Sometimes I don't get it. All right, I'll get halfway home.
Yeah. going on, Edgar? Oh, I didn't see the message. Edgar, I'm throwing the Zen ball. Hopefully, there's a couple of them in there.
Somebody will call just now.
Huh?
Wherever that's money.
Well, that's just like Jeremy went to go up and start practice. Like, where the fuck did it go? Corey ended up fucking put it over on the rack. Bastard. I was surprised that our balls were that cheap. I was expecting to be northern close to 3. Yeah, so was I. But whatever deal he gave us for that storm dinner must have not. That's you, Don. I don't. What the? If you can hit it out.
Not
Well, I guess that's a good thing about that. You can design your own court. Like, you can get pretty crazy, right?
they have to have so you get 50 per yard every night. And then you can agree, like
Right,
original.
right. I know what you're talking about. Oh, the sunset. Uh-oh. Why is it? Oh, it's St. Patty's Day.
But the green has like 90 actuators under this to fit the whole time. It actually has the brake. But
Huh. That'd be interesting.
I think they play every
Yeah.
he hit the fucking hooks on the
Oh, Joe's back in here? Sweet.
look at that drive.
Take it off, Bob. Oh, man. Now, would you play in a virtual league?
I thought about it. I did.
That's it. Oh, that little skip from the ball. Good try, Jeremy. There we go.
Forgot all about being home. I watched yesterday. I forgot about it today, and I thought about it. Golf counts and they won.
Check your air.
I took this pair of things. Judge is way down in the stack.
Yeah, he kept saying Tim said his girlfriend drives a big truck. We finally figured out what it was.
Yeah.
It's a Honda Ridgeline.
Like I think
I was like F-250 or 2500 or something. And I was like, well, yeah, something smaller than his.
Yeah.
Well, something even smaller than mine, probably. I was like, big.
Yeah, they get better. Clean it up, be big.
That's what I thought. I was like, I was expecting like
Yeah,
crew cab,
yeah.
4-wheel drive. Yeah.
4 ton on bed.
Well, it's hard to find a long bed anymore.
That much expensive.
Huh? What is it, like 4 foot?
That's five. That's five.
Mine's like 6 foot. Like right at it.
I want some, yeah. Oh, yeah. So much food. Yeah. I'm talking about, oh, that's, back to the I pitch extender on it, stick it away out there, you can
Yeah.
ride it off. I don't care, but that's how it's hard to get around by yourself.
I'm sure it was. But how you can get one of those little electric trolling motors for this thing now? Oh, they even got spot lock for them now too.
I got new that sort of so that I'm both down there like that.
Oh yeah, I think
Get up
there and
Well, Jerry jumped on a few cans of fun.
oh no.
Don got one. 2 jets are still floating around. I got one last one. It didn't go good. Made its first one. Ooh.
Same thing last time. Yeah, Canutes is meant to go through the water pretty good, so I can only imagine.
About down the road.
That's,
Right on now. I thought myself back there. I was around that night.
I'm sure. It's pontoons are probably like, where the hell's he go? This is a no wake lake.
Yeah. I got the boat. Condo to the tip. They just stalled.
Just for a small,
I have 2 boats around still.
yeah, but I'm sure in something like this, a lot, it would be a lot easier.
Especially economic, but it's in 6 minutes. Big island center of it.
Now, did you ever fish Buckeye Lake? No. I didn't know. Yeah, we used to have a, I want to say a 12-foot, not John boat, but it was a V bottom that we kept at where our camper was. And that thing was perfect for getting around that. We had another buddy that had a 16-footer V bottom aluminum boat. That thing was a pain in the ass because it was about a foot wider and it was just so damn heavy. Like, unless you were taking 2 people out, like, it was just. But Grandpa had it rigged up where he could, the cement coffee can on the front, where he could tie it off and do everything from the back. He didn't even have to worry about crossing up.
Jack,
Yep.
Go on. Oh, later. Hurt my feelings. Oh, 100%. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't care if he threw the double gutter. Brooklyn? Oh, so sad. There's a tear in my beer for that one. Oh, wait, I'm not drinking beer. Oh, oh, oh. What was that?
Oh, that's
Scott, don't be your cousin right now. That's Tim all over.
that's keep that, but that's I'll do it up, Mom.
You drew it up, but all 10 were falling, right?
Didn't draw a first shot. I better stop that.
Well, Bob's over his average.
Stop mine.
There we go. There we go. Who we gonna get?
Stay away from us. Don does pretty good.
Yeah.
I have,
Who we gonna
I
get?
have 3 split up, right? You got a split. Good job, Don.
What the? How's that? No, you had a Hudson up there.
I divided for a second there.
I'm like, how the hell do you get a pick out with kids and the Hudson out? I mean, I'm sure it can happen, but all right, Larry.
We're going to 5 on that.
I just started down that good. One difference was I just gained those. Somebody's gonna get 3, I can get 3.
I got it. Where we going to get? Oh. This reminds me of the championship parade. All right, Corey. All right. We need another good friend. Oh, I guess that's what he gets for the shit that he.
Something I got too.
Oh, you got it. Oh yeah, you got it.
I never done that.
I ain't got. Well, I got you. Here, 9. Right through it. All right. You can get this.
Hard to see.
Yeah, just because of the glare on it. That's what you get for Jeremy's team cards. Oh, fold them in half and you're like, that's a 6. Oh, good shot, Bob. All right, Jeremy, we need you here.
Hard to do that. Hard to do that. Hard to have that.
You know, I was expecting that thing to jump somewhere.
Apparently your theory didn't work. Apparently your theory didn't work.
It didn't work. It wasn't proven true.
Oh my God, I got strike the shore. Oh, there's my trouble.
I'm using the Zen. We're on the Zen 25 tonight. Jeremy's throwing the max. He's been in all 3 games. He's been doing pretty good. Oh, good try. Wasn't counting now. Yeah, we do. We got a chance to take 3. He just that helped us. If he opens, it'll be a good shot. Because we're both on doubles. So that's 40 wins right there. Oh, Brooklyn. Okay. Pick up. We're up right now. Yeah. As you said. Nice pickup, Corey. I will. I'll do it for sure. Once we're done. Some of the guys that are watching bowl like they're in San Diego right now. So they bowl like 4 times a week at like 9 o'clock for our time. So it makes it nice being able to watch them, and they're hell of a bunch. I even met Marvin in one of those chats. I was like, damn, Marvin, what are you doing on YouTube? All right, 2 more. A better ball here. UBC. We had a couple people enter that in tonight. Joey, the Zen's pretty clean. It definitely goes down there before it takes off. I started with the hyperdrive tonight, but it was just too much on the back end. It started too early, and I guess that's the big difference between me and or the Ion Max and the hyperdrive. The hyperdrive just got a little bit more pop on the back end. Well, I guess it didn't matter. It's on one thing. Good game.
Bob, your game, buddy.
And I made there fire.
Oh, there.
Way to give it the finger at the end.
Players that ever run out.
Come on, Jeremy, we need the first one. Ooh. You had a good game there. That's big. Yeah.
Different.
Hey, Larry, it's good bowling with you tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We'll see each other next week. Tim's gonna get stuck here. See, you're agreeing with it.
Right there.
All right. Nice out, Jeremy.
No.
I just had, I went to the
Chelsea Honey. That's them money.
fucking battle.
Hello, guys. I got three. Got two. We got one. I mean, we got one.
I didn't know my
I wasn't getting past all this first.
I can write on that.
I haven't thinking about how that was coming.
I think. Or should have won.
Find that.
Start again. This one.
Okay. Just want to know when I can. I don't. Probably bring it up Monday. Although, wait.
All right.
Okay.
Birthday. I'll be back in. Just one off.
I
Turning another big fucking chunk out of my bowl. Same one. I only have 10 game on. So shit happens, right? All right, boys. Glad that you guys. What was my series? Do you remember? 550. So it was terrible.
You tied in the battle of the cerebral palsy. But with a handicapped